Nice ball on to Kamara. Here comes Kamara, steaming down this left-hand side up against Wilness. Knocks it past him and goes. That's good work from Mo Kamara. Looks for the cross towards the near post. It's a good take in the end by the keeper, but it was a great run from Mo Kamara.
Yeah, does what he does best. Nips it past the defender, runs around him, and
here's Ipswich again on the break with Wright. Wright looking to feed Westlake. Good interception from Little. He's away here. Got past two men. Chance for Glenn Little. Goes inside the box. Feeds Blake. Blake dummies it for Weller on his left foot. It's blocked by the defender. Comfortable block in the end. It's hit Chaplow. Weller with a shot. It's a tame effort in the end. Comfortable save from Davis. That was a real chance. Good dummy from Robbie Blake. Maybe Weller should have done a bit better.
Yeah, 2 weak shots really there from Paul Weller, but I say good dummy from Blake. Left with all the space in the world, and it's their first real chance of the game. 2 good saves from Kelvin Davis.
There's Magilton trying to get away from his man. Feeds Kushi. Kushi will have a dip here. He's gone in the area. Real chance for Kushi. Oh, he's overrun it. That was poor football in the end. That'll be a goal kick. Just looked like he was ready to shoot and almost fell over his own legs. He's given it away. Good work from Chaplow. Here's Little on the ball. Coming down the middle. This is good from Glenn Little. But he's running to McGreal. And Ipswich come away with it. You want to encourage Glenn Little to take men on, don't you?
You certainly do. They're giving the ball away again, Rich.
Yeah, here's Robbie Blake. Chance for Robbie Blake, perhaps. Oh, he's got past 2 challenges. Great stuff. Feeds Ian Moore down that right-hand side, crossing over hit. That's a shame. It's from Tony Grant, in fact, way over hit. And that'll be a throw into Ipswich. It's weaving in and out of challenges. That's typical Robbie Blake. 2 appeals for handball. She lays it back to Wilness. Here's Miller again, getting involved a lot. Ball forward. Kushi again with a nice layoff. They've got men over here. Fabian Wilness will look to get a cross in. He's looking deep towards the far post. It's beyond Brian Jensen. A real chance in there. Jensen dives on it in the end. It was Diallo with a header, wasn't it, coming forward? There's no real power on it. And May and Jensen almost fell over each other clearing it.
Yeah, knocked it down the header really, and then chased after his own knockdown Diallo. I think that is a silence 1 or 2 boos if he'd have got a goal there, the former Burnley man.
Kamara looking for movement, not getting a lot at the moment. Here's Paul Weller down this left-hand side, onto Wilness, gives it Blake, goes again, does Weller, spotted by Blake. He's inside the area now, is Paul Weller, on his left foot. It's a great effort, might fall for Little, it has! That's Glenn Little, he scored against Gillingham, he scored again today. Great run from Paul Weller, save from Kelvin Davis, but there was Glenn Little to pick up the rebound, stabbed it home right-footed. Burnley lead by a goal to 0. It's great to see Glenn Little scoring again.
Certainly is, like you say, scored against Gillingham. Good run and shot from Paul Weller. Good overlapping run, and all in all, I think the Clarets deserve the lead.
Yeah, they do. It was a really well-worked goal. All credit to Robbie Blake and Paul Weller. It's an alien position for Paul Weller down this left-hand side, but he got beyond the fullback Wilness, shot with his left foot. Good save from Davis, but he's parried it to Glenn Little, and Little doesn't miss those from about 13 yards. And Burnley have got the lead by a goal to 0 in what's been a really good first 26 minutes. But the Clarets have got the advantage. Yeah, he wants a quiet afternoon, I think. Mr. Dean, ball forward from David May. That's come off the head of Trissa Diallo, so that'll be a corner for Burnley. He wasn't trying to head it backwards, but did, just glanced off his head. Burnley leading by a goal to 0. Now, what Price a second here? We'd love that. David May's come forward. Mark McGregor's in there as well. Blake takes it short to Little, gets it back, does Robbie Blake. On his right foot, dinks one in. Has it gone beyond David May? Kushi's back there defending, but May's got a stab on it. Might fall for Paul Weller. Shot from Robbie Blake, deflected. It's going to go behind again for a corner. That would have troubled the keeper, I think.
Weller managed to dive out of the way quick enough, and looked to have got a bit of power on that. And just a little sting took out of it by the defender side, and rolls away for the second corner in quick succession.
That would have troubled the keeper. Anyway, third corner of the afternoon to Burnley. Robbie Blake with it. It's swung in this time in towards Mark McGregor. Header from David May! It's 2-0! David May's got it! Great corner from Robbie Blake. There was David May. Second goal for the Clarets. And Burnley have got a 2-0 lead here.
Yeah, great corner. A lot longer this time. It goes short. Peeling away, back post. David May's not going to miss one there. Super header from the former United defender. And a bit of a post-mortem going on in the Ipswich Town defence. 2-0, 2 goals in quick succession. bit of daylight between themselves and the Tractor boys.
They've got this great record away from home, so let's not count anything here. But Burnley leading 2-0, 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes. We did that against Gillingham in the Cup. Great corner from Robbie Blake, picked out David May. Stooping header from 6 yards, keeper no chance. To Diallo as well, he flicks it on, it's beyond Miller, it's gone back here towards Wright. It was a good effort from Jermaine Wright, but wide of the target. And Burnley will regroup with a goal kick. It's 2-0 to the Clarets. Last year a 1-1 draw. Ironically, I remember as well, it was Diallo's debut, wasn't it, against Ipswich?
It certainly was, and obviously impressed Joe Royal that day. And
Burnley getting numbers back now. Roach coming back. Here's a chance perhaps for Tommy Miller on his right foot. He's had a shot, but it's straight at Brian Jensen. He did a couple of chances just to pick it up, but it was a good stop in the end. And if we can restrict them to shots from that sort of distance, we'll be okay.
Certainly it's part of the battle won, really, if you can restrict them to long-range efforts.
The smallest players on the pitch wins the header. He's looking to try and chase the clearance down as well. It's here with Wright. Wright has a shot, but straight into the big midriff of Brian Jensen. And as I said earlier, he'll deal with those all day. Paul Weller winning the header.
Certainly rose well to win the header there, and you see even chased down his own clearance.
Big kick forward looking for Ian Moore. Chaplow trying to get on the end of it. I wonder if you fancy a dip here. It's down the left-hand side, just 5 yards from the area. He's going to swing it in right-footed. There's a lot of movement inside the box. I thought it was offside there against Cunego. Surely Cunego's offside. It is given as offside. He was a good couple of yards offside there. All credit to the linesman. His flag was up. Free kick to Burnley. I don't think there can be any doubt about that.
New rule, and he's offside there and interfering with play.
Cries of sit down, shut up to the Ipswich fans just in front of us. Here's Little. McGregor on nicely for Little. Roach has gone on the overlap. Bent's not covered it, and Little will come inside now. That's good work from Burnley. Little with a chance, left footer. Oh, it's a screaming effort. Just wide of the far post with his left foot. And that would have been the goal of the season.
Yeah, marching run, good run from Glenn Little. A shot not far wide, and a standing ovation as he trots back to the halfway line from Glenn Little. He's carrying on his fine form. 2 goals in the last couple of matches.
Showing signs of getting right back to his best. I think goals bring confidence, and that's the case for Glenn Little. Great run. Roach did well because he's a great show so far. But here's Magilton. He'll want to try and do something about it now. Bent's got away from his man here. Little just covering back to try and stop him. Here's Richards, gives it Bent again. Can he get a crossing on his left foot? He can. Oh, it's gone towards the near post. Deflected off a couple of players. And there's Jensen to dive on it. Oh, Cunego hit out there in the area on the goal line. Jensen had the ball in his hands. The referee needs to deal with this. Pablo Cunego's in trouble. It'll certainly be a yellow card, I would think.
Yeah, ball in 2 hands, and he just kicked the ball out of Jensen's hands. It's a yellow card for the Ipswich forward, but I suggest he's a bit lucky there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Brian Jensen had the ball in his hands. The referee spotted it. He wasn't going to get away with it, the Spaniard. And free kick to Burnley. I'd move that forward 10 yards. It's a touch awkward for Brian Jensen. It's just right in the middle of his goal. We usually get a good delivery from Robbie Blake. Let's see what he can do here. There's a 2-man wall. Plenty of numbers in and around the box. Swung in. It's gone towards Little. Oh, it's headed away in the end by Kushi. Chaplow! Oh, what an effort from Richard Chaplow! Right foot volley. That's why he's playing for England. Oh, what a strike from Richard Chaplow. There looked to be no danger. It felt on his right foot. Smashes it home. No chance for Kelvin Davis. Burnley 3, Ipswich 0.
That's right, that was it. Go to him and take right foot volley through 1 or 2 players, and you see, capped off a great week for Richard Chaplow.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better for Richard Chaplow. What a strike from the lad. 4th of the season. It's 3-0 now to Burnley. Form book turned upside down. That Tottenham City game, you never take anything for granted in football. Here's Glenn Little, back to his very best. That's a penalty. Surely that's a penalty. Oh, that was a cast iron penalty. Not given by Mike Dean. McGreal and Little face to face. I am absolutely certain that was a spot kick. He actually caught him there. I'm no doubt about it. That was a penalty. And McGreal's trying to make out Glenn Little dive there.
I'll tell you what, that is a penalty. I think he's going to have a word with Chaplow. I think Chaplow went in quite hard there, and still arguing there. I think definitely that was a penalty.
I'm absolutely 100% certain that was a spot kick. I mean, I'll have a look in the video later, but for me, McGreal caught Little, and it's Chaplow that's got a booking. I think for what he said after. Yeah.
Chaplow, yeah.
You're right. It did. It looked a cast iron penalty. The boos are for Mike Dean, who's not endeared himself to the fans. Anyway, Canago's got the ball. Sure, that was a penalty. Absolutely certain. Tony Grant wins the ball. Canago's pulling away at him. The crowd are not happy in front of us. Grant with the ball forward, looking for Blake. There's the villain, McGreal to it. He's going to get another chance on the ball here. He upended Little in the box. Absolutely no doubt about it. Ipswich got away with that. Let's hope it's not crucial. Ball forward, down that right-hand side for Bent. Needs to get a cross in here. It's low and hard. Chance, oh, it's gone in. It's a shot there by Westlake. Just went under Brian Jensen, and that's made it 3-1. And that error from the referee, I think, might make all the difference. But Westlake in quickly did it, right-footed. Good cross in from Darren Bent. It was Westlake with a goal.
The Ipswich fans have only just realised they've scored. They were all sat down, and it took mass ironic cheering from the Clarets, and they've only just realised now that it's 3-1.
Yeah, cross in from Darren Bent. Hit it first time, did Westlake. Brian Jensen couldn't get down to it at his near post, and that's 3-1. And you wonder about that. I don't think the referee. 3-0 Burnley should have had a spot kick, and Ipswich have gone down the other end and pulled one back at 3-1. Ball forward by Blake, looking for Ian Moore. He ducks under it. Richards got a bit of pace, but Ian Moore's got him for pace. Going inside the box now. He's past Richards. Can he pick out a man? Looks for Chaplow. Shot from Chaplow. That's a good save from Davis. Diving to his right-hand side. Yeah, it's 3-1. Free kick here, 40 yards from goal. Ian Westlake's got something to say to the referee. Robbie Blake will hit this, I'm sure. There's a three-man wall. It's about 30 yards from goal, dead centre. I tell you, Blake will hit this with his right foot. He'll fancy a shot here. Hits it low and hard. Oh, it's a great effort. Good save from Davis, diving to his right-hand side. He's dropped the ball. He's knocked it behind for a corner. I thought he was foul there. Another strange decision from Mike Dean, but Burnley got a corner. And a great effort from Robbie Blake.
Certainly was. Certainly tested the keeper, and I think, like you say, it was foul there.
So Burnley make the most of this. Short corner. Little goes to the floor again. Free kick to Burnley. More complaints from Ipswich, but it's a free kick. What's sort of 5 yards from the byline. Blake will want to take it. May's in there already. McGregor's there as well. Quinago's the only man up for Ipswich. 3-1 to Burnley. It was 6-1, remember, at Portman Road. The referee's not happy with Jim Middleton. Wants to get him back. Blake with the take. He's gone towards the back post. Header won by Weller. Perhaps he got in May's way a bit there. Grant puts the ball in. Straight into the chest to Kelvin Davis. But McGregor got the header away. Here's Robbie Blake. It's 3-on-3. Little and Ian Moore are with him. He needs to time his run well here, does Ian Moore. Blake feeds it to Little. Real chance here for Glenn Little. Gives it back to Ian Moore. Chance for Ian Moore. He's taken it too far. It's a good save perhaps in the end. And that'll be a corner for Burnley. And selfish, weren't they, Blake and Little? Maybe Little would have been better having to do with his left foot there.
Yeah, certainly looked that way. Squares it for Moore, and really perhaps should have hit it first time.
Yeah, Burnley have had chances in this second half. Here's Quinago. Quinago just holding off Tony Grant. They've got men up here of Ipswich. Knocks it square for Westlake. Oh, Westlake on nicely here for Rooser. Chance for Rooser. Good shot, but it's a comfortable save by Brian Jensen. Just falling to the floor. He throws it out for Glenn Little. Loves to get on with the game, does Brian Jensen. Little skips past one chance, past two. Oh, it's old Glenn Little, this. Gives it Chaplow. Chaplow says, have it back. Dinks the ball out for Blake. Blake's onside. Can he collect it on the run inside the box? Oh, turns to have a shot on his left foot. Cuts it back, and it's going to be a corner. Good defending in the end, but it's the old Glenn Little.
Certainly is, roving forward. 3 challenges he's skipped past, and perhaps Robbie Blake should have had a dip.
Yeah, he should. He knocked it too far forward in the end, transferred it to his left foot. He thought he was going to pull the trigger, then the next touch took it too far forward. Here's Glenn Little. Needs to get a crossing because David May's in there. Has a shot right-footed, and that wasn't going to trouble the keeper. Ends up in the cricket field stand. It'll be a goal kick to Ipswich. 8 minutes to play. Cronegal turns Kamara, the ball inside here for Westlake, fed on towards Bent. Roos is in space down this left-hand side. Burnley got to be careful here. Bent will knock it back to Jermaine Wright. He'll look to get a cross in here. He's got some space, looking towards the far post. Header away by David May. He's been exceptional this afternoon. Chaplow trying to reach it with Magilton. They'll have another try here, but it's with Jermaine Wright. Jermaine Wright nicely inside here for Magilton. Granting strongly, but can't win the ball. Here's Magilton. Magilton cuts away from his man. David May's fouled him. It's a free kick in front of goal, just outside the D. Roos has got a chance here to give Ipswich a real lifeline late on in the game. Mike Dean's got the wall back. There's a number of Ipswich players in the wall as well. We've got to find somewhere blocking this. There's a lot of pushing and shoving in that wall, and McGreal's just backed into Kamara as we speak. Rooser with it. The referee's ready. He's Rooser. Rooser gets it round the wall. Oh, and he's put it in. It's a classic free kick. Curled it round the wall. Jensen didn't really move, and it's gone in at the far post, and that's 3-2.
So it is, and it looks like there's going to be about 3 minutes of injury time from the referee just checking with his assistant. But yeah, it's a super free kick from Rooser, and the Burnley fans trying to get the players going.
Yeah, the key moment in the game for me was the penalty shout on 63. It looked a stone wall penalty. Wasn't given. There was a bit of pushing and shoving after. David May to try and win the next ball. Chance for perhaps Konago. He's trying to get it on his left foot. Oh, he's fed Richards. Real chance for Richards here. Oh, he's had a shot. He's at the bar. He's at the post. It's come away. Chaplow on hand to try and clear it. This is a really tense finish here. Great shot from Richards.
Certainly was. Just at the upright there, and like you say, Ipswich not giving this up with a fight, but the Clarets got to stay composed.
They have. But a little bit hard done by. I thought the penalty shout was the changing point, the turning point in the game. Burnley being urged to get on with it by Jermaine Wright. Forward towards Konago. Konago's turned Kamara. This could be dangerous down that right-hand side. Oh, he's got past him again. Kamara didn't stop him there. Put a ball in. Header from Bent, but it's a comfortable take from Brian Jensen, who'll just wind the clock down a moment or two now.
It's tense stuff, this game. It's been a fantastic game of football, and so yeah, it looks like Stan's ready to make a substitution.
Only in possession though with Emor. He's given that away unfortunately to Jermaine Wright. He knocks it on immediately for Konago. He's got away from Kamara, and that'll be a free kick to Ipswich down that right side. It's not what Burnley wanted. McGreal will come forward. Burnley are ready to make a substitution here. Got to get it on quickly because they've taken it of Ipswich. They're desperate to get something out of this game and extend this unbeaten record. Here's Magilton. Oh, he's got past his man. Chance. Right-footed, but straight into the midriff of Brian Jensen, who thought about throwing the ball out, but decides against it. Stan Turner wants him to slow the game down. I make it a minute and a half left of injury time. Jensen with the kick. It's down the middle. Ian Moore and Blake will chase. Right to it first, but Ipswich look the stronger of the two sides at the moment, and we've got to find some way of hanging on here. Here's Davis, the keeper, big kick forward. Roach comes to try and meet. It's Little that wins the header. In fact, Chaplow in to try and win the next ball. Ian Moore battling away in there. He's collected it. Will he go on one of those mazy runs now down this right-hand side? He's trying to get past Richards and McGreal, but Richards is just intercepted. Knocks it back to Davis. Davis will kick this away long now, with just over a minute of added time left. Desperate stuff for Burnley here. These are precious points. Robbie Blake will collect this inside the centre circle. Chaplow with him, as Chaplow kept possession just about, but it's overrun here to Rooser. Rooser look for an early ball here, looks to try and feed Bent. Good work from Lee Roach. That's classic stuff from Lee Roach. Clears it deep into the Ipswich half. The seconds left here. The Burnley crowd want Mike Dean to blow his whistle, but there are a few seconds left yet. Little wins that header. Grant on for Chaplow. Burnley's man of the match. Back to Little. Little needs to keep possession here. Chaplow helps it on. Little will chase it. Oh, he could be through here. He's collected the ball, going in towards the box. He's up against Davis. Puts the ball in for Blake. That's it. Robbie Blake's finished it. 4-2 for the Clarets. Great work from Glenn Little. He chased his own clearance. There was Robbie Blake. 18 for the season, inside the 6-yard box. And he isn't going to miss those.
Certainly not. Superb ball forward. Like you said, I don't think there's any need for that substitution now. Right on, bang on half time and full time even, and I think that should see us through to the end.
Yeah, I think Mike Dean will blow when Ipswich restart the game. Great work from Glenn Little. He's had a good game today. Chased that ball down, spotted Blake in space, the edge of the 6-yard box, and he hasn't scored an easier goal this season. 4-2 to Burnley. Mike Dean's ready to blow. He's blown it. 4-2 for Burnley. A great game, Andrew, and we've ended their great away record.
Super game we predicted before kick-off. A good game, two really good footballing sides, and I don't think that's any less than the Clouts deserve. 3 points, superb 3 points.
What a week for Richard Chappell, and what a goal today.
Super strike from Chappell, a man of the match bottle of champagne to top it all off as well. So it's been a super week, and let's hope he has many more of them at Burnley.
Yeah, it's done wonders for our fight to stay in this division.
It certainly has. I think going into today's game, we've looked more confident than we have all season. Really, certainly up for it. And recent weeks we've got 1 or 2 nil-nil draws, kept clean sheets and sneak wins, but today comprehensive victory for the Clarets, and fully well deserved.
Robbie Blake and Brian Jensen go to the crowd. They're happy enough. Great performance from Burnley. 4-2 winners.